to find a woman manager, more so in a top-flight rugby club. Kenya has a unique case, the KCB Rugby Club, where Amollo Ong'ombe now leads KCB RFC with a vision of uniformity and inclusion of a youth team. Amollo's experience spans from serving Kenyatta University's Blood Babes as a player before moving to Homeboys and volunteering with the national sevens team. Our sports reporter Duncan Mutua had a chat with her on her journey up in rugby and her dreams for the future and her impact on the game. Take a look at that.
Sports news brought to you by Maybets. Bet Bila Stake. Predict the outcome of 8 pre-selected games and win up to 100,000 shillings. Only at maybets.com.
The Kenya Cup. The pride of the Kenya rugby fans. A top-tier club rugby union competition in Kenya organized by the Kenya Rugby Union, where 12 teams are divided into 2 pools of 6. Each team plays home and away against each team in its pool and once against each team in the other pool. The winner of the 2 semi-final fixtures play in the final to determine the overall winner, and over the past few seasons, the finals has been dominated by 2 clubs, KCB and KCB RFC. In rugby, like many other sports, the winning circle is often for the bold, the skilled, and of course, those who dare to dream beyond the ordinary. In September last year, KCB Rugby Club dared beyond the ordinary and broke the barriers by appointing Amollo Ong'ombe as the team manager. Taking over from the long-serving Philip Omae, Ong'ombe has not only filled some big shoes but also carved a place for herself in a field traditionally dominated by men.
When I was starting out, I had to tell myself, no one is attacking you because you're a woman. So with that pushed aside, it helped me have a clearer picture that if I am given criticism, it is for me to improve. So the moment you don't assume you're being attacked because of your gender, you put it at the back of your mind. Yes, it's there, but you don't make it the first point of when you're attacked.
I feel just looking at the experience she has, she's worked with Kenya Rugby Union in the secretariat, and she's dealt with players of different gender. She's been helping with the team management of Kenya Sevens, booking of tickets, just doing correspondence, and her ability to relate with diverse people has given her the credentials. And being someone who's going to school, Amollo is an engineer by profession.
Amollo's journey in rugby began while she was in campus at Kenyatta University as a fan, and then she, along other ladies, pioneered the Black Blood Babes team.
I started out as a rugby fan when I was in campus, and then a ladies team was started in my area, that is Kenyatta University, so I joined the ladies team at Kenyatta University, and I moved to playing for Homeboys, and then while at Homeboys, I met the team manager of the Kenya Shujaa team, and he had volunteering opportunities, so that's where my management journey started. So I volunteered at Kenya Rugby Union, eventually worked for them. I've helped in tournaments, the World Rugby Under-20 tournament, the World Rugby Battles tournament, Safari Sevens. So it's been running tournaments, being part of the teams, and doing admin work behind the scenes, and assisting the Shujaa boys.
I've known Amollo for a while, yeah. Ever since back then when she used to play rugby for the KU ladies team called Blood Babes. So I've coached her at a playing level as a coach for the ladies team. Na pia I've been working for KCB as a team manager. So the first time we interacted with her as TM capacity. Initially, when I was in the national team with the sevens team, she used to come and help out with the then team manager, who was Eric Ogweno, who I think played a big role in mentoring her into the team manager role.
Her appointment at the den symbolizing a significant milestone in breaking down gender barriers while promoting inclusivity in sports management.
For me, I feel with inclusivity being the latest trend in sport, we have inclusivity in all sports going forward, and looking at every sport now, football, be it rugby, and even if you look at the rugby sevens circuit has changed to conform with, to also accommodate women. It is also an opportunity for other people to look at what she's doing in a male-dominated sport.
Being a male-dominated sport, you tend to work with a lot of men, and like the notion out there, they actually help you. There's no, you're a woman, you can't do that. They also believe what a man can do, a woman can do. So they'll push you, even what you think you're not able to do, you'll work hard and be able to do and meet the standards.
She says that her role are not just about leadership, but a testament that hard work, dedication and passion for any sport can drive anyone to succeed.
There are many women who have been ahead of me, who have been able to follow in their footsteps. And I'd like to encourage others who also want to join. And even KCB being able to give me this opportunity and looking past gender and seeing that my qualifications, my experience are worthy of being in this position is enough for other women to know, as long as you have the qualifications, don't hold back. You can get that job.
As friends, I know her. She should just stay true to herself and do the job, because I know she has the capacity to do the job. So she's also a strong personality. She might be quiet, but she has a strong personality in that she believes in herself. So I think that's one of the best attributes about her. And any obstacle, she always tries to find a solution for such kind of stuff.
Her relationship with the players and the technical bench head coach, Oliver Mageni, is characterized by mutual respect and collaboration. As part of Mageni's technical bench, the coach states that she brings a unique perspective to the team. She's not just the manager. She's an integral part of the strategy, working closely with the coach to fine-tune training session, ensuring the players' well-being, and manage the logistic behind the scenes.
Her relationship with the players is great. I can tell you she's always attending to their needs, make sure things get done, and she has a very, I would say, a very great relationship with players.
They know when it's time for work, it's time for work. So when I stand up to talk to them, they'll listen and take the information I've given them and cooperate. And when it's time for fun, there are those who will also bully me around. But when it's time for work, they're very cooperative, they're respectful, they know what they need to do. I'd say the benefit of being in a professional side is that everyone does what they need to do. The technical bench setup is made up of, we are one of the sides that most of our coaches have been through the national team system. So they know the level of high performance that is required. So it's easy to work with people who know what they're supposed to be doing and you don't have to follow up.
She has introduced a culture of uniformity and has plans to form an under-20 KCB rugby club.
We've introduced a dress code system. So I have made them wear African wear, I've made them wear beach wear. And so that days we look really uniform, like children in a primary school. So yes, there's that uniformity and they cooperate. So when we agree on a dress code, they're very cooperative. We're working on starting an under-20 team.
The players too have come to appreciate Ong'ombe's leadership. While rugby is a physically demanding sport that thrives on strength and techniques, it's also about team dynamics. And Ong'ombe has proven to be a master of that.
The players were very receptive. They extended grace. They were ready to assist. So with the players being so helpful, it made it so easy to work. So learning a few things here and there, the system, how operations are done. With the players being cooperative, it was smooth sailing. At first, baptism by fire, but now smooth sailing.
She's settled in well, I can for sure tell you. And being a woman, of course, there are people who will look at it with a lot of reservations that, oh, this is a male-dominated sport. Why are we having a female TM? But for her, she came in and took the bull by the horn. She's doing her work. And that is what matters at the end of the day.
She easily integrated into the team because now we gave her the opportunity to take up the role, the opportunity to maybe question one or two things and find a better way of doing them, the opportunity to probably adjust some of the norms or the things that we had. So in a good way, it helped us even look at a wider scope of how we were doing things before and maybe improve on what we were doing well initially. So she's really had a seamless transition and integration into the team.
Her ability to connect with the players, listen to their concerns, and offer guidance has earned her the respect of the entire squad.
Dealing with people is not easy. So at times you have to understand you're dealing with people's egos, and people at times are frustrated because of work, but it doesn't mean you now take it personally. In the work environment, you shouldn't take anything personally. So you just do your work to the best you can with the strength God has given you.
She has her own sporting memories.
So the team I started playing for was Blood Babes, and we all started out as beginners. So we would go for most of our games and would get thrashed properly. So the one time we were able to score a try, we celebrated so much, you'd have thought we won the tournament. And that is the point we were knocked out. But the other teams couldn't understand how we were still so jovial about our little achievement. But it goes back to remind us that whatever you achieve, celebrate each win, celebrate, enjoy every step of the process, the wins, the losses, celebrate each one of them.
She dedicates her success to the family.
My parents have been quite supportive. My dad, who's now the late, was able to even accept that I play rugby. As other parents would be the opinion of, no, that is a rough sport, that is a sport for men. But he was open, he was like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it and be the best at it. They've been able to pray for me, they've supported me, they've held my hand through each and every step. When I have a challenge, I'm able to go back to them and talk to them. So my parents have supported me. I think my success this far is based on them encouraging me to be open to trying out new things. So it was never like, stick to this because you're a lady. No, if you want to play a musical instrument, you're allowed to go that way. My degree in university is electrical engineering, though I'm not practicing. But I was able to get my degree, and now with the knowledge I got there, I can still apply a bit of it now back to sports management.
The road ahead is long, and the journey is far from over. Amollo continues to break the ground and inspire the next generation of women in sports management.
The goal is to work for World Rugby. I was able to interact with them during the World Rugby Under-20 tournament, and I saw what they do and the work that goes on behind the scenes. I was able to see what they do and the work that goes on behind the scenes, and I enjoy working behind the scenes and seeing a project that we have worked on. Others are able to enjoy and able to play, and things are working because of the effort others people have put in. So the goal is World Rugby.
Duncan Mutua, TV 47 Sports.